It's
I gotta
really up to
manage.
you.
I gotta manage the waiting room,
I'm kidding.
right?
I'm happy to be a co-host.
All right. So let's see. Are you a co-host now? Did I undo that?
Let me check. I'm going to click on participants, and it says I am not a co-host.
So how do I?
You right click on my name and you click on make co-host, or you click on the three dots next to my name in the participants
There we
list,
go. Try that.
and you make me a co-host. Now I'm
Did
the
that work?
co-host. I could see the list of people waiting to join.
All right. Cool. All right.
Excellent.
I'm gonna just do a quick intro and then get off so you can talk. Is that all right? I'll
Yeah,
give
I'm
you.
totally
I'll
cool with
talk you
that.
up.
I'm totally cool with
All
that.
right.
Yeah.
And you can share. Okay. I think. Hopefully.
Hopefully I can share okay. Yeah, I could share. I could see I can share.
Cool. All right. I'll give them another minute, then I'll start letting them in.
Amazing.
All right. Thanks a lot, Joe. Appreciate this
It's
very
my
much.
pleasure. It's my
Hey,
pleasure.
I just watched the summit recording.
Oh my
Man,
god. Oh my god. And it's available
fantastic.
as a bonus for anyone that joins the bundle. If anyone gets the Evergreen networking system and Evy AI Pro, if they get the bundle, they get the 4.5 hour recording. So what did you
Awesome.
think about the summit? What did you love most about it?
Fantastic. Well, my original vote when I first watched it was when I started watching it. I really liked Louise. Basically, the next guy I watched was my favorite, but particularly Jasmine. Besides you, of course. Besides you, I thought you and Jasmine brought the thing. Hey, I wanted to add. There's a lot of financial people and a lot of real estate people
I'm cool. I'm cool
on
with
this
it.
call. So if you want to
Amazing.
work that into your script,
I'll do that.
you know what I mean?
I'll do that. Yeah.
There's other people, but those are the two predominant people I was going after.
Amazing.
Okay.
Amazing, amazing, amazing sauce.
And I'm on an email thread with your team so we can pub, you know, uh, get this out after the fact. But so I'm working with them.
Amazing.
All right.
Amazing.
Ready to go? I'm going to let them in and then at
Never
the top.
been I've never been more ready.
All
Let's
right, let's
go.
do it. All right. People are hopefully joining us. There's Kathy. Hey, Kathy. Pamela. Good. Sanjay, Sharon, Michael. Beautiful. Somebody comment in the chat that you can hear us okay.
I can hear you okay.
You can hear me okay?
I
Anybody?
can hear you okay.
All right, Joe can hear me. All right, I'm going to assume the rest of you guys can hear me. There should be a working chat. All right, thank you, Mariette. All right, take Sunday off, Mariette. Appreciate you. All right, I don't want to talk too much. I'm going to start like in 1 minute because Joe has so much. I hope you buckle your seatbelts. Um, I want to start by saying I'm a huge fan of LinkedIn. Where's the? How do I make sure I don't miss anybody in the waiting room?
I got the waiting room while you do the intro.
Okay. All right. So I've been on LinkedIn for about 20 years, and it was kind of a hidden gem many years ago, and it's gradually gained momentum. And since COVID, the floodgates opened because everybody had to work from home, and people started to realize the value. And I thought I knew what I was doing on LinkedIn. I realized that your network is your net worth. And you always want to be growing your network on LinkedIn. It's a massive asset. If you were in accounting, it's on the balance sheet. It's a massive asset. There's a lot of things you can do with that. I thought I knew what I was doing, and then I met Joe, and I get winded just listening to him talk. So I am thrilled and honored to. I'm so excited about this because I really want to see you guys benefit from Joe's knowledge. He does talk a lot about AI, but it's not just AI. It's the strategy. The AI is everywhere. You get sick of hearing about it, but it's really the strategy of using it and while keeping the human touch. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce my friend and mentor, Joe Applebaum. Take it away.
Yay! Thank you so much, Murray, for putting this
You're muted.
together. Thank you so much, Murray, for putting this together. Appreciate you having me here. I'm just questioned for you guys that are here in the chat. Let me know what city you're dialing in from. I'm always curious to know where people are coming from. And is this the first time that you're seeing me? If it's the first time that you're seeing me, just say first. If you've seen me before, just let me know how many times have you seen me. Maybe you've seen me on LinkedIn. Maybe you've seen me around, seen me often. Let me know in the chat. Let's see how many first timers are here. For those of you that don't know me, Ed said 4. I think I even messaged Ed, letting him know to come here. Ed, tell me if you saw my message in the DM. So I'm a very big fan, and I see a lot of first-timers here. Thank you. Welcome, first-timers. A lot of people don't realize this, but LinkedIn is the world's largest professional social network. And people don't even know how powerful LinkedIn is. LinkedIn has over 1 billion members in it right now, and it's growing at a rate of 3 new members every second. There's an actual ladder of success that I created called the EVAI Ladder of Success, and most people are absent from LinkedIn. There's 8 billion people in the world. There's only 1 billion people on LinkedIn, and there's a lot of them that don't even see the value of networking. So people need to get educated about the benefits of networking on LinkedIn. Let me ask you a question. Are you absent, or are you a lurker, or are you a networker, or are you an influencer? If you're absent, you're not really using LinkedIn very often. If you're a lurker, you're logging in, but you're mostly watching. If you're a networker, you're taking some action, but you don't really have consistency. You're more dabbling on LinkedIn. And if you're an influencer, you're doing all the things that you need to do and consistently getting on conversations with people. Let me know where you are on the ladder of success. If you're absent, that means you're missing awareness. You need more awareness and coaching around what are the benefits of LinkedIn. If you're a lurker, you need the right plans, the right tools, the right hacks, the right skills to get to the next level. If you're a networker, you need the right accountability. You need the right group of people that are actively using LinkedIn, people like Murray that are happy to comment on your content and get you engagement. And if you're an influencer, you need to start giving back. So where are you on the ladder of success? And by the way, there are only 3 steps to getting from lurker to influencer on LinkedIn. And I'm going to share these 3 steps in a moment with you, and feel free to take a photo of it and a screenshot or whatever you want so you can save it for later. But let me stop sharing my screen for just a second. I want to emphasize something. I want to let you guys know that if you don't have what you want today in your life, whatever you want can come from a relationship. Are you more into transactions, or are you more into relationships? Let me know in the chat. I see some influencers. I see some networkers. I see some lurkers here. So we have a good mix of all types of people. On LinkedIn, you can have up to 30,000 connections, and every connection becomes a follower. So if you only have 500 connections, you're not really doing the things that you need to do strategically on LinkedIn. What's more valuable to you, transactions or relationships? If you're transactional, write transactions. Some people are very transactional. If you're a relationship type of person, write relationships in the chat. I'm a relationship type of person. I want to really get to know people. And by the way, I don't want to go viral. I want to be able to connect with 1,000 people in a meaningful way that see me 1,000 times a year. What's more valuable, to have 1 million people see you for 15 minutes, or have 1,000 of the right people to see you 1,000 times a year? Write 1,000 or write 1 million in the chat. If you prefer for 1 million people to see you for 15 minutes, go on TikTok. Make a 15-second video, dance half naked, work on your abs, and you're going to get there. Eventually, someone will notice you and 1 million people will see you. But for me, I'm really not looking to go viral. I already got COVID. For me, what I'm looking to do is I'm looking to be very strategic. And what does it mean to build a strategy? Let me show you my strategy. So I can help you be able to take your life and your business to the next level. By the way, Murray, if you want help from my assistant, Jen, just make her a co-host as well, and she'll help manage the waiting room, because I'm helping you manage the waiting room, and really, Jen can help you do it if you're not sure how. So guys, check this out. There are 3 steps. Step number 1 is strategy. Step number 2 is having the right assets. And step number 3 is taking the right actions. I make everything very simple. It's not easy. Networking is not easy. There's a 4-letter word inside networking that smells, tastes, and sounds like work. That's what it is. Getting lucky means, what is luck? Luck is the word work that shows up with overalls. Is that something? There's a saying like that, right? That's what getting lucky is, working really hard. And so what does it mean to work hard? It means to do all the right things consistently, take the right actions. Taking the right actions sometimes could be hard. It's simple. It's simple to get on the phone with people. But what's the process of using artificial intelligence together with LinkedIn to get where you need to go? The first step is developing your persona. Who are you to your customers? What is your marketing plan, your LinkedIn plan, your business plan? What does your plan look like? Who are the people that you need to target? Who is the center of influence that you need? And what is the messaging that you need? All that goes into your persona. That's like the brain of the operations. That's the brain of the strategy. Then we need to make sure that your profile is properly optimized, that you have a business networking one sheet, that people know who you are and how to help you. Then we need to make sure that you have all the right ideas that can speak to the right people, that can optimize your profile, that can help you with your persona. That's a strategy. Develop your persona, optimize your profile, and make sure that you're able to generate the right leads by having the right ideas for what to be able to post about. The next thing that you want is to make sure that you have the right assets. What are the right posts, the right lists, and the right templates that you can use so that you move faster on LinkedIn? And I'm going to get right into LinkedIn today and show you. So what I'd love to you guys to share is in the comments, share your LinkedIn URL. Do you guys know what a LinkedIn URL is? I'll show you how I share my LinkedIn URL very, very quickly. I'm going to go to LinkedIn right now, and I'll show you what my LinkedIn URL looks like. So if I go to my own LinkedIn, I'm going to go to View Profile right over here. This is what my LinkedIn URL looks like. It's linkedin.com/in/Joe Apfelbaum. If I go into my EvyAI account and I click on templates, I have templates for every single thing that I do. I have lots and lots of templates, and you can save whatever templates you want. And as a gift, I might just give you guys a template generator that will automatically write templates for you. We'll write a dozen templates for you, but we'll leave that to the very end and give you guys that template generator at some point. But if you guys are interested in all my templates, I actually share all my templates on LinkedIn, and I have a template called Contact Info. I have a template called Template Article that has a list of all my templates on it. So if I click on this article and I press copy, I can put this into the chat, and I have all my templates done. So all my templates are on there. So I would suggest that you guys make sure that you have all the right templates. Now, do you have templates or do you need templates? Let me know in the chat. Right, need templates or right, have templates? I'm curious to know if you need them or you have them. There's lots and lots and lots of different templates that you can have about every single thing that you do, and you want to make sure that they're all ready to go. So, for example, if I want people to follow me on LinkedIn, I have my LinkedIn template just like that. You see that? That's my LinkedIn template. Now, as part of EvyAI, we give people a template generator that allows them to be able to quickly generate templates. We also have a headline generator where you answer a few questions, and then we generate a bunch of headlines for you for LinkedIn. We generate an about section. We generate an intro post. We do everything for you in just a few seconds, and we do it very, very quickly. I'll show you what the template generator looks like so you can see what that looks like, where you just answer a few questions, just like this. You see I answered a few questions about my business. And then it generates an introduction template, a follow-up template, a meeting and call invitation template, a value proposition template, a testimonial template, a promoting your lead magnet template, a website promotion template, an event promotion template. Do you see all these types of templates? This is what you need. Even a quick response templates that has your email, your phone number, and your scheduling link is really helpful to have ready to go. So I have a question for you guys. I'm going to stop sharing my screen for a second. I have a question for you guys. Are you guys getting value so far from this? Because I want you to think in a way. If you're not paying attention, you're not going to get value. So I want you guys to be tuned in with me, and I want to make sure that you're getting value. Okay, so say write value or write yes in the chat if you're getting value. I'm curious to know if you guys are getting value or not. And, you know, for me, I love coming up with little hacks. Actually, one of my hacks that I teach people is post on LinkedIn a question asking people if they would buy your product or service, your course, and then send that to people. And then if enough people say that they'll buy it, then you create the product or service. I did this so many times in my life. I actually did this with the AI that I built. I went on LinkedIn and I said, who wants an assistant that will help them on LinkedIn to write comments, messages, posts, recommendations, all the things. And then 100 people voted on my poll, and they said that they're interested in it. And then I did another post, and I did another post about it saying who is interested. And before you know it, 500 people said they were interested. I took that list, I made a landing page, and I said, pay for it if you're interested, and I'll build it. I'll give you a massive discount, 90% off. And you know what happened? 100 people paid for it. And I had the first money to go hire the developer to help me initially develop my prototype. And then people used it, and they got better and better and better. And now we have 19,000 users in 37 countries around the world. I didn't know. A lot of people go, they first build a website. They first build the product. I say first sell the website, first sell the product, get clients, because you don't have a business until you have what? Guys, you don't have a business until you have what? Water? No. Unless you're selling water. Clients. Very good. Thank you. You need clients. You need customers. You need people that pay you something. My mother calls everybody a client. I call people a client who pay me something. So if I had 1,500 people pay me for Evy AI, they became a client. I also have users. I have followers. I have subscribers. I have leads. I have all types of things. But clients is very, very powerful. Now, if you want more clients, you need to have something called conversations. That's what you need to have. Conversations. So let me show you how to book conversations. Todd said they need to take out their credit card. Take out your credit cards, ladies and gentlemen. Pull out your wallets. Pull out your wallets. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to share my screen again. I'm going to show you something crazy. And by the way, I'm going to give you this template generator. Don't worry. For those of you that are worried, I'm going to give it to you in about 5 minutes. But I want to first show you something, and I want you to pay attention to something. There's 3 main steps. There's your persona, your profile, and your ideas. Then there are 3 additional steps called your posts, your lists, and your templates. We spoke about templates, and I'll help you be able to generate templates today. Then you need the right technology, the right community, and then you need to be taking the right activities. There are 3 main activities that you need to be taking on LinkedIn every single day. There are 3 main activities. You need to be commenting, you need to be posting, and you need to be messaging people. Now, it's really hard to do this on your own. Am I right? It's hard to do this. It's hard to come up with a post. So let me teach you how I use artificial intelligence, and in about 3 seconds, I come up with a post. So I go to Evy AI, my sales assistant, and I press login. Once I log in, on the left side, I click on Idea Generator, and I think of an idea. Guys, tell me what word you would put in here in your business. What's your industry about? My industry is about marketing on LinkedIn, or prospecting for coaches, or sales team training, whatever, okay? Now I press Generate Ideas on the right side. There's a button that says Generate Ideas. When I press Generate Ideas, within 3 seconds, I get 4 solid ideas. I take any of these ideas, either idea, effective sales training starts with understanding individual strengths. I like that. I'm going to pick that one, and I'm going to press Generate Post. Every post needs to have the following items: a hook, main points, call to action, and hashtags. And faster than I could say a hook, main points, call to action, and hashtags, I have my hook, my main points, my call to action, and my hashtags done for me. I have it all done already. So I can easily take this, post this on LinkedIn. Watch this. I'm going to press copy. I'm going to stop sharing my screen for just a second so I can take a screenshot of all you wonderful, beautiful people. So if you guys want to be on the screen, feel free to open up your camera. And if you don't want to be on the screen, turn off your camera. So open up your camera for just a moment. I'll put you on the screen, and then we'll take a screenshot of this. Okay, we'll take a screenshot of it. And then once I have the screenshot, I'm going to turn off the chat so I can get the full list over here. Make it a little bigger. And we can look at the camera and smile now. Smile. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, good. So we just smiled. Now I take the full screenshot. Now I share my screen so you can see what I'm doing. Now that I have the screenshot over here, I'm going to press File, Save As. I'm using a tool called Snagit. I'm going to say Murray Screenshot. Okay, I'm going to press Enter. I'm going to close this out over here. I'm going to go to LinkedIn.com. This is how you post something on LinkedIn. I go to LinkedIn.com. Inside the box that says Start a Post, I click on Start a Post. Then I click on this little Add Media thing over here. Then I go to my Pictures folder where I saved the Murray thing, and I typed in M-U-R, okay, Murray screenshot right here. I click on the PNG file. I press Open, and it opens up the PNG file. Then I press Next over here. And then I take the post that I created with Evy AI and I press copy. And then I paste it in here into LinkedIn. And I say the following: are you truly harnessing your strengths of your sales team in today's world, by addressing encourage, invest in, blah, blah, blah. Remember, a motivated team is a productive team. As leaders, we blah, blah, blah. What strengths have you implemented to recognize your team's strengths? And I'm going to say also, what strengths, I'm going to copy the word strengths because I don't even know how to spell the word strengths. What strengths do you have as a leader in general? Okay, I'm going to press Post. And now I just posted on LinkedIn. Was it hard for me to post on LinkedIn or was it easy? Let me know in the chat if it was hard or if it was easy. I'm going to stop sharing my screen for a second. I want to see you guys again. What do you guys think? Was it hard or was it easy in the chat? Let me know. Easy peasy, somebody wrote. Easy peasy, easy peasy, easy peasy. Now, I want you guys to be posting once a day. And by the way, that's the post. So click on the post right now and leave a comment with what your strength is. And if you leave a comment on that post, everyone in this room will notice you and you will get 40 additional connections. Just like that, just from leaving a comment on a post. Because everybody will connect with each other. But if you don't leave a comment on the post, no one's going to know who you are. So a great way for you to build relationships is for you to leave comments on posts. You can create a post and make that post the center for other people by putting a call to action there. That's easy for people to say what their strengths are, right? Murray, what's your strength?
Networking.
Networking. So he's going to go to the post and he's going to say, I love networking. I'm great at it. And he's going to leave a simple comment on that post. It's not going to take him much time to do it. You guys get what I'm saying? So go there and leave a simple comment. Now, sometimes we overthink the comments that we're going to leave. We overthink it. And by the way, we're 5 minutes in from when I said I'm going to give you the generator thing, the template generator. So I want to make sure that I give it to you guys. I'm going to share my screen again. Did you guys leave a comment? Write done in the chat if you left a comment. It shouldn't take you that long. It's not rocket science. You go to the post, you go to the bottom, you click comment, and you write what your strength is. And if you're not sure what your strength is, you should get a coach to help you figure out your strength. Or you can find the Strength Finder 2.0 assessment online, and it'll tell you your top 5 strengths. Okay? So people said, did it. I'm going to go to the post, and we'll check if you guys did it or not. I'm going to go to the post right now. But first, I'm going to go to the template that I have for the template generator so that you guys can all look at the template generator together and you can answer those questions inside the template generator and generate a dozen templates that you could use. So I'm going to open up the template generator. I'm going to press copy. And then I'm going to share the template generator with you guys here. How do we find your LinkedIn? Todd said. I put a link to the post in the chat, Todd. That's how you find it. You go to the chat like everybody else did. I'm going to put the link again in the chat. Click on that link, and you'll see it. And I'm going to open the link by clicking on it as well. I just clicked on it, and this is the post, right? This is the post that I posted. Your own pictures is right here. Look at that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to like my own post because I like myself. And who doesn't like themselves? We should all love ourselves. Put a little heart in the chat if you love yourself. Click on the template generator and fill it out. Click on the template generator and fill out the template generator and generate a template and put the template in the chat as well. I'd love to see you guys put your template, pick your best of your 12 templates and put it right here. So let's take a look at this for a second. We have 15 comments. 15 people commented on this post, right? I'm going to load more comments just so we see more comments over here. We have 15 people. We have 40 people in the room, but only 15 people commented. I have a question. Why would you not comment on a post that can give you exposure to other people? And just curious, why? I want to hear your rebuttals here. I'm not sure how. That's okay. Use your fingers. Mash the keyboard. Smash it. You can always change your comment later. I overthought it. I don't use LinkedIn. I'm not sure. I don't know what to say. I'm ashamed. Let's tell me the truth. I might not have something relevant to say. I love that, Pat. Pat, you're a genius. You're a genius. I might not think of something relevant to say. Maysoon says, I'm not following you. I have to find you first. You don't have to find me. You just have to click on the link in the chat. You don't have to find me. You could literally just click on that link in the chat and it'll take you straight to the post. You don't have to find me. So I want you guys to understand that most people are not going to comment. And you have to be okay with that. If you have 1,000 connections and only 150 of those connections comment over the course of the year, you're doing really well. Think about it. I have very few people from this group that actually commented on that post, and you guys are live with me here. Think about people that are just passing through LinkedIn. You think they're going to comment? Most people are not, and that's okay. But there is a strategy to get dozens of comments on all of your posts. Your posts first have to be decent, but more importantly, you have to get to know people. You have to have a real relationship with people. Me and Murray, we have a real relationship. That's why he found 200 people from his connections to promote this event to, and they all said they were going to come to this. But 41 actually came. And Murray's going to take the replay and send it to the rest of the people and helping them be able to do what they need to do because he knows that the value that he got from being part of Evy AI is not just getting access to software, but the value that he got was getting access to real relationships, and 1,000 of them. How would your business change if you had 100 new real relationships? Real ones that have real businesses that are in the position to refer you to their top 10, 15, 20 customers. How would your life change if you had access to the community like that? If you're into real relationships, just say real relationships in the chat. I'm curious to know, because some people, they want fake relationships. That's not me. I'm not a faker. I might be a waker and baker. Just kidding. I'm not a faker. Some people got that joke. Some people didn't. That's okay. Over the head sometimes. I'm not a baker. My daughter's a baker. She loves to bake. I'm more of a waker. Okay, Kathy said real relationships. We got real relationships. That's the key. The key is real relationships. That's the key. So I gave you guys a template generator. Fill out those questions in the template generator, or ask Murray for it later, and Murray will get it for you. And then you'll have your dozen templates. Now, what else can I give you? I can give you $10,000 worth of training over the course of the year without you having to pay for it. So if you're interested in getting training on how to build real relationships and a community, just write interested in the chat. I'm curious to know who's interested, because we're offering a special deal just to Murray's friends. And if you're friends with Murray, that means you're here. And I want to offer you guys a deal that's just for Murray's friends. So if you're interested, just write interested. If you're not interested, you can leave right now, because I'm going to be talking about this deal right now, and you'll waste your time for the next couple minutes if you're not interested. So if you're interested, write interested. Okay, good. If you're interested in getting $10,000 worth of training, you're probably going to be interested in what taught Murray how to get 200 people to say they're interested in coming to an event, and how he's going to do this again, and he's going to next time get 400 people to come to an event, because he knows the skills now on what he didn't know before. He has 20,000 followers on LinkedIn. And before he started with us, he didn't really know how to get people to show up to an event like this. He didn't know how to authentically get people on the phone and build real relationships, which, by the way, is the key to generating $100,000 in profit. And if you want $100,000 in profit, write 100K in the chat. If you want $100,000 in profit, because you have to write what you want to manifest. Write it down. Write 100K. Write 100K. How hard is it to create 100K? When I was 20 years old, I sold websites because I started building websites, and then people told me, I want to pay you for websites. I'm like, okay, I would do it for free, but I'll sell it to you. And I just did 100 websites a year. Each person paid me about $1,000. This is in my 20s, okay? How much is that? 1,000 times 100 is 100,000. I didn't know that was a lot of money back then. I lived in Brooklyn. Things were expensive. I was married. I didn't realize that, wow, 100 people that spend $1,000 each can make me $100,000. That is a lot of money for a lot of people, especially if it's profit. For some people, it's nothing. Somebody, I want to make 800,000. I want to make 10 million in profit. I'm talking about profit, not revenue. I'm talking about profit. So if you can make an additional $100,000 in profit from LinkedIn, if that sounds interesting to you, I'm going to tell you what you need to do. You need to learn how to leverage LinkedIn. And I want to give you $10,000 worth of training at no cost to you, especially if you said you're interested. The only request that I have, the only requirement, is that you buy my software so that it makes it easy for you, so that I guarantees that you'll do it. Because a lot of people have paid me $10,000 for courses. They didn't end up taking the full course. Sure, they got value from some of the things that they've attended. But the real value comes from coming in for 2 hours every single month, for coming to the accountability meetings on a weekly basis, for coming to the posting parties, and for being involved in the community. I don't just want random people. I don't want just random people. I already have enough random people. I have 50,000 followers on LinkedIn. I have 3.8 million people that saw my stuff. I'm not interested in that. I want to build a community of 1,000 engaged LinkedIn users that can really get to know each other and support each other to grow their businesses, and each to generate $100,000 in profit as a result of the network. Wouldn't that be nice? Instead of having to go viral, you know who you're talking to. You know you have your 1,000 people or your 100 people or your 10 people that are commenting on your stuff regularly, and they are centers of influence for you. Let me show you something interesting. I'm going to share my screen for a second. I want to show you something interesting. If I go to I'm going to refresh this page here just to see if more people commented, since I gave you guys a little bit of a lesson on how important it is. 31. We still haven't had everyone comment, which is fine. It's not the end of the world. But if I want to be able to leave a comment on this post, it could be really hard to do unless, of course, you're using the right tool. I'm going to go to a different profile over here. I'm going to go here, and I'm going to pull up Tammy's profile here. Okay, so this is Tammy's profile. I'm going to pull it up from Tammy just so you kind of see somebody else using LinkedIn. So Tammy pulled up this post. She wants to leave a comment. She goes likes, and she opens up Evy AI, and she presses generate. It reads the post, drafts a comment on Tammy's voice, and she presses insert and then comment. That is how you save time. Now, Tammy can comment on hundreds of people's posts because she has unlimited access to our AI. And look, it shows up on her feed already. You see that? If she wants to repost it, she hits the repost button. Boom, Tammy just reposted this beautiful post. If I want to be able to leave a comment on Ruth Smith, who's a CRO, Chief Revenue Officer of a company, I can just click generate. And you saw how quick I generated an idea. You saw how quick I generated a post. Now look how quick I can generate comments. This is insane how quick you can do this. This is ridiculous how fast this is. And if you get the bundle, not only do you get this software, but you also get access to our $10,000 training group that gives you access to our community, that gives you access to all the hacks and all the prompts and all the templates and all the cheat sheets and all the scripts and everything that you need in order for you to be successful. It's crazy how getting access to this information and these templates can save you so much time when it comes to building relationships. So if you're looking to build relationships and you really want access to this, we're going to make this available for you guys now to get you the bundle for those that want the bundle, which means we're bundling in the $10,000 coaching program that lasts a whole year long, that gives you many hours of live training, recorded trainings, group trainings, accountability, and support. And Murray's your leader there. Murray can guide you through everything if you want because he's in it. He's in it to win it. But we have many other leaders in the community as well that can support you. And you get unlimited access to our software that not just works on LinkedIn, but the pro version works on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. It works everywhere. And all the new features that we're coming out are just for pro members. And pro members typically are going to have to pay $197 a month for the software. But right now we're giving it all away for less than $1,000. So if you want the bundle, just write bundle in the chat. It's less than $1,000. It's a few $100s a year. And our goal is to help you generate $100,000 in profit in your business for less than $1,000 a year. It's crazy how people buy things that don't add any value to them. They spend $25,000 on a coaching program. They don't end up taking it. And then just feel like, oh, it's their fault. No, it's not your fault. You haven't been given all the tools. I'm giving you all the tools. I'm giving you the technology. I'm giving you the community. I'm giving you the networking events. I'm giving you access. I'm teaching you exactly what you need to know. And I'm giving you access to everything. There's no more excuses. I'll help you develop your persona. I'll help you develop your business networking one sheet in seconds. So if you're interested in the bundle, just write bundle in the chat and we'll make you a special deal where we'll throw in even more bonuses for you guys. So just write bundle in the chat if you're interested. Because I want everyone here to be able to get to their goals this year. That's the key. Getting to your goals is going to be the key. And this is not for everyone. Look, there's only 34 people left here. That's fine. It's not for everyone. I'm not trying to get everybody. I'm trying to get the right people that actually want to succeed. The people that buy things and don't take action, they're not my people. I'd rather those people not buy anything. I already grew my agency to be multiple seven figures over the past 15 years. Do a little bit of research on me, you'll see. I already published 5 books. I already got divorced. I'm already on the other side of that. I'm living a very beautiful, good life. Now I'm here to take the rest of you to learn the things that I did, give you the software that you need and the support to help take your business to the next level. And if you're not sure if I'm the real deal, just look at the room around you that Murray put together. Murray did this. I did not do this. Ask him. I did not promote this event. He promoted it. I promoted the event last week where 1,500 people came to the event, and Murray watched that event. And before this started, Murray said, Joe, that influencer summit was incredible. And by the way, if you get the bundle right now, I will give you the recordings of the influencer summit, 4.5 hours, this year's and last year's influencer summit, which each one cost $300 to buy separately. So instead of spending hundreds of dollars on the recordings, I'm just going to give it to you as a bonus for signing up right now to the bundle. If you have questions about the bundle, feel free to unmute yourself. I'm happy to answer your questions. But if you want to sign up to it right now and get that extra bonus, I'm going to put the link in the chat to the bundle, http:// www.evyai.com/bundle. Boom. Click on that and grab the deal now, which means we'll throw in the Influencer Summit. Now, why is the Influencer Summit so important? How do you think I know everything that I know? How do you think I know everything that I know? I interview the top LinkedIn influencers every single year, and they tell me how they get 1,000 likes and 1,000 comments on every post. Now, I don't want 1,000 likes and 1,000 comments on my post. You know why? Because 2 weeks ago, I got 5,000 likes on a post, and I'll show you the post if you want to see it. Let me know if you want to see it. I'll show it to you. I got 5,000 likes on a post a few weeks ago, and LinkedIn suspended my account because it was suspicious activity because I got more likes than Bill Gates, because I got more likes than Gary Vaynerchuk, because I got more likes than all the people. Why? Why did they suspend my account? They didn't want to give me my account back. So you know what I did was I called up LinkedIn headquarters, one of their main engineers there that I know personally that I train. And I said, hey, do me a favor. Could you look at what the hell's going on? They told me they're never going to give me my LinkedIn account back. I'm on Facebook right now. I'm still closing deals on Facebook. I'm still on WhatsApp closing deals. But if you want me back on the platform when I come train your team in March in the Empire State Building, then could you do me a favor and do something about it? Because they said they're not giving my account back. Within 24 hours, my account suddenly showed up again. They're like, we're so sorry, Joe. We're so sorry. We thought something suspicious happened on you. No, bullshit. You didn't think that. You just don't like the fact that I'm that popular, more popular than Bill Gates. No, something happened. I don't want to go viral. I can't even go through those 5,000 likes even in a million years. If I'm going to go through it, I'm not going to be able to do it. I want the right 1,000 people to see me 1,000 times a year. That's my goal. That's what I want. And I've been saying this for 10 years. So think about that. Over the course of 10 years, the right people see you 1,000 times a year or even 100 times a year. It's much more than never seeing you at all because you're not showing up. Am I right about that? So guys, I want to show you how to get on 5 conversations a day. That's all. 5 conversations a day, 20 a week, 80 a month. That's 1,000 conversations a year. You can do more than that if you want. There's no limit to how many you can have. But I have so many little hacks that I teach on how to leverage LinkedIn. It'll save you so much time if you do this correctly. So let me show you something else. I'm going to show you. Murray, is this okay that I gave them that type of deal? Because Murray's like, hang on a second, I paid more.
Sure, yeah. Show them some more EVAI magic. He's like, that'll wet their whistle.
He's like, I paid more. Okay, hang on a second.
I did, yes.
So check this out. Let's say, for example, I'm going to show you something crazy. Watch this. Let's say I'm going to close up Tammy's profile. We're going to get into the real deal. We're going to get into my profile. Okay, so let's go into my profile. Let's actually go into EVAI for a second. Let's click on the Learning Hub because you'll get access to the full Learning Hub as soon as you sign up. When I click on Quick Links, I'm going to be able to download all of my LinkedIn connections, and I will make you a dashboard so that you can recognize, strategize, and prioritize every single one of your connections. I'll give you a daily EVAI workflow so you know exactly what to do at every time in the day. What to do exactly. I'll show you everybody's birthdays, their anniversaries, the job changes with a click of a button, so you don't have to go looking and fishing for it. So if I want to see everybody's birthday today, for example, it's one of my clients' birthdays, Dietra, I'm just going to click on wishing you a happy birthday, but I'm not sure what to say, so I'm going to use the EVAI Pro side panel extension that only Pro users get beta access to, and then I'm going to pull open the templates, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to look for happy birthday, and I'm going to find the happy birthday spelled correctly, and I'm going to find the happy birthday message that I want, and instead of it saying that it's the 22nd, today's the 27th, so I'm going to change this to the 27th, I'm going to press copy. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to paste in this message. That's a little bit of a sexier message. You guys get what I'm saying? It says, I just wanted to wish you a happy birthday. May you be blessed with lots of happiness and blah, 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 blah. You see that? And then I press send. And that's a much better message than the standard happy birthday message. And it's right here available for me. So if I want to be able to do things in terms of a workflow, I now have a workflow that's so much faster than what I can do before. And I can be in touch with all these people who are my dear friends and clients. These are people that know me, like me, and trust me. And if I don't send them a happy birthday, they're going to forget that I exist. They're not going to remember that I exist, but now they're remembering. But check this out. Let's say, for example, I want to research any of these people anywhere. Like, for example, Dietra. I want to research her. So I click on Dietra's profile. I click on the profile section over here. I save her profile into EVAI. I click on it, and now I can find her on Facebook with a click of a button. So I click on Facebook. Her profile will come up on Facebook if she's right here, business owner for Awakening Hypnotherapy. And then I can connect with her and build a relationship with her just like that. If I want to search for her on Google, boom, I click a button. I search for her on Google just like that. You see that? And I look for her up. I see what information is about her. I could search for her on YouTube, on Instagram, on X, and on many other platforms. And that helps me be able to stay top of mind with people. Check this out. If I want to be able to create a summary of her, I click on Networking, Summary, and then I click Generate Summary. It'll pull up her entire profile, including her phone number, her email address, her birthday, when we connected together. And it'll create a solid summary for me to know what to talk to her about next time we talk. How cool is that, to be able to create such a summary in seconds using artificial intelligence? You see? It's all right over here. Everything's here, including what we should be talking about, conversation starters that are professional, that are personal. And yes, everything gets saved right within my saved profiles here. So you see she's right over here. If I click on these three dots, I click on Show Profile Summary. It shows everything that I got right here. You see that? And, you know, the beauty is I'm part of many networking groups. Guys, are you part of a networking group? If you're part of a networking group, what you want to do is you want to save your networking group people into here, and then you'll be able to see if they ever post. I click on See Recent Activity. It loads their posts right from Evy AI. Look at that. So I see Robert Allen posted. I want to leave a comment on his post. Now I could use Evy AI. Boom, leave a comment. I already left a comment on his latest post. I'm not going to leave another one because that would be really weird. Let's say Eric Wegweiser. I want to see if Eric, he has a very big company. He has 50 employees. Now you see 2 hours ago, he posted this over here. Okay, great. I'm going to like it, and I will comment on it. All these people wrote love this. What I'm going to write instead of love this is I'm going to click in here, generate using the side panel. You saw the way that I did it with the regular Evy AI extension, but if you want to use the beta one, great question. What do you think? Blah, blah, blah. I'm going to delete this. I love how Prance, blah, blah, blah. And now I'm going to tag him. Do you guys know what tagging is? Eric Wegweiser. You see I tagged him here? But with Evy AI Pro, we have something called a mention saver. Have you ever heard of the mention saver? So with the mention saver, besides the template generator, and we have 30 little tools like this, I can actually save groups of mentions. Look at all these groups of mentions that I can save. So I can mention any of these people anywhere. So if I want a group of people that I want to mention at one time, I can make one in just a few seconds. So watch this. I'm going to go to my recent post. I'm going to go to me. I'm going to go to my recent post that you guys all commented on, right? You guys commented on this post. And I'm going to build a list of mentions. So I'm going to take Ed. I'm going to take his mention. I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to put it inside the mention saver. So I'm going to separate these two together, and I'm going to paste Ed's information right here. So if I want to mention Ed anywhere else, I can literally grab all the mentions from all the people that are here. For example, Murray. You see that? I have Murray. I want to grab the mention from Don. I'm going to grab Don right here, put him here. I have Levy. I'm going to paste him over here. I have Mariette. Paste her here. Sharon. Paste her here. You see, I'm doing this one at a time, but it would be much harder for me to press the @ sign and find the person if I had to find them. And for me to have to find you again is a pain in the ass, right? So I'm going to go in here. I find you one time. I save all your profiles here. And, you know, you're not supposed to mention too many people at once on LinkedIn. If you try to mention too many people, you kind of get hurt. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to find all the people here, just like this. Pat. We have Pat. We're going to do Mark. Copy Mark's information here. We're going to do Todd. Copy Todd's information. We're going to do Tim. We're going to do a couple more just to kind of get a couple. And I'm going to show you what this thing does. Once you save this here, in your mention saver, you never need to save it again. You do this one time, and then you can repurpose all these mentions over and over and over on all of your posts, and they will all get notifications every single time. You want to make sure that you don't annoy people doing this. I'm not going to overdo it. I'm just going to share with you guys a couple of posts, tag you guys in a couple of posts so you see this. But if you actually want to support people, I'll be mentioning you guys occasionally, and we'll be able to build a relationship together. And you can see how I'm building this whole list here.
Need to go outside? You want to go outside?
Who wants to go outside? I don't know. Somebody wants to go outside. But do you guys see the way I built this whole list out here? I'm trying to not leave anybody out because I'm feeling bad if I leave somebody out over here. Okay, we're almost at the bottom. We got Eric and we got Pam, and then we're done. But check out how much time I'm going to save. Now that I have all this done here, I press save. And now I can just copy the list of all these people, And if I want to mention them anywhere, watch this. I'm going to go to one of my other posts. Okay, so watch this. I'm going to click here. I'm going to click on posts and activity, and I'm going to scroll down to a previous post of mine. So let's say, for example, I want to let you guys know about the Zoom hack. Have you guys heard of the Zoom hack? Where you can take a picture of a Zoom room and automatically make a spreadsheet out of it? Okay, well, check out the Zoom hack. I'm going to tag you, all of you, inside the Zoom hack. So now you're all tagged there and you all got notifications about it. Now let's say I want to find some other post to tag you guys under so you can watch another post. So I scroll down. I look for a post that has my new newsletter. I launched this newsletter. It has thousands of followers, this new newsletter. So if you guys want to subscribe to it, I'll mention all of you in that newsletter. You see that? I mentioned all of you there. I want to find you guys. You see this? These are my 99 LinkedIn hacks. So I want to come up with a crash course called the 99 LinkedIn hacks. So if I want to tag all of you there, I just tag all of you there, and you all get mentioned under that post. By the way, guys, is this freaking epic? Write epic in the chat. I'm not in the mention list, Ann said. Okay, sorry about that. Can you get all the monthly rather than the yearly? The monthly doesn't get the $10,000 bonus. Only the annual does. You could do the monthly. You'll get the side panel. You get other stuff. But if you want to get the $10,000 training and you want to get the Influencer Summit recordings and you want to get all the bonuses that we're throwing in for Murray's group, and by the way, Murray's going to treat you guys like royalty because Murray's my affiliate. And all of you can become affiliates and then be able to get financial benefits and leadership status by bringing people in the door. So go ahead and sign up. If you already signed up, say I signed up. All you got to do is put in your email in the bundle page, and then you'll get to the checkout page. Wendy said she signed up. Congratulations, Wendy. I'm going to do Wendy a solid. Wendy said she signed up, and I believe her. My team can go check, and somebody go check. But I'm gonna pull up Wendy's profile right now. Wendy Merrill. I'm going to look her up right now. I'm going to see if she's in my mention list over here. Let's see if she's in my mention list. I'm going to look up Wendy. She's right here. Okay, she's in the mention list. You see she's right over here? So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to share this post with you guys in case you're not in the mention list so that you have a copy of this post. This post is a very important post. So you learn how to be able to launch a product.
Going to share your screen, Joe.
Oh, am I not sharing my screen?
No.
Okay, hang on a second. Sorry about that. Okay, I want you guys to learn how to use this. So I'm going to share with you guys this post. I already mentioned all of you here. Oop. You're not sharing. Okay, thank you. So this is the post. So I put up four separate animated GIFs, and I tagged all you guys in this here over here. But I'm going to click on this here, and I'm going to click on Wendy's name here. That's going to take me to Wendy's profile, right? This is Wendy. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to analyze her profile with artificial intelligence. I see that she doesn't really have a lot of information on her profile, but I'm going to do Wendy a solid, and I'm going to learn a little bit about her. I'm going to click on the More button. Then I'm going to download a PDF. Okay, I downloaded the PDF. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little bit of research first about her, and then I'm going to go to the business networking one sheet here that we give people. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drag her file here, and then I'm going to say create a one sheet for Wendy. Now, she doesn't have a lot of information on her profile, so I'm just going to quickly check to see if I can get more information from her website here. Let me see if I can get more information from her website about her. So it looks like we have a little bit more information over here about her. So I'm going to copy this information here and then just paste some information over here. Okay, so I just got some information from her website. I might be able to find some more information if I go in here and I just click About Us, but I don't see an About Us section here. So I'm just gonna see what this can do. So look at this. I am building a business networking one sheet for Wendy on the fly right here. Do you see the way I'm building it for her in a way that she could implement it in her business because she already signed up? And so it doesn't take much time for me to do this. Now, the reason I want a business networking one sheet, just like Wendy has one, is because if you go to my profile and you take a look at one of my most important posts of the year, it's my business networking one sheet, which is this one right over here. You see? It shows you exactly who I want to meet, what I want to do. Do you see that? About Joe, current projects, who Joe wants to meet, how to introduce Joe, his skills, experiences, and passions, all my contact information and everything, including my QR code that you could use at every networking event. Then we'll give Wendy a Canva template that she can copy and paste everything she just got written for her. In just a few seconds, she can paste all the information right into the Canva template, and then she has her entire one sheet done already. You see that? The entire one sheet's done. So I'm going to take the entire business networking one sheet that she can then modify, make better, and do whatever she wants to do with it. I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to send it to Wendy as a gift. How cool is that? We could just do that just like that. And in seconds, she has it done. This is really, really fast. If you guys want to be able to grow your business, you need to be able to have a business networking one sheet, and you need to have all the things that we're doing for people here to make people's lives better. That's the key. The secret to living is giving people the right information and the right opportunity for them to be able to build their business. So I'm going to click on Wendy's profile right over here. You see I pulled it up from Tammy's profile. I'm going to click connect. I'm going to click add a note, and then Tammy's going to connect directly with Wendy. You see my business partner Tammy's going to write a connection note. Hey, Wendy, I admire your work as a TV host on The American Dream, blah, 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 especially representing Las Vegas. I'd love to connect and learn more. You see that? I'm going to press that. Then I'm going to go into Sales Navigator. So I'm going to click on View in Sales Navigator. And by the way, this also, our AI also works inside Sales Navigator very, very powerfully. And I'm going to say, here is your business networking one sheet. And Tammy's going to send it to her through Sales Navigator, but it's too big. It doesn't fit. So you have to accept Tammy's connection request, and we'll send it through the regular DM because we can't send it to you through Sales Navigator, unfortunately, because it's too big. But I'll have Tammy send it to you through, once you accept the connection request from Tammy, then we'll be able to message you directly here and send it to you. There's no limit. There's a big limit with Sales Navigator, but there's less of a limit with regular messages. Okay. Wendy signed up to Pro. Congratulations. Anne signed up to Pro. Love that. Congratulations for signing up and getting the bundle. You're going to get $10,000 worth of additional training. Plus, you're going to get instantly the 4.5 hours from the LinkedIn Influencer Summit, which I love. Welcome, welcome. And thank you for joining. So glad you joined as well. And I love seeing people that are committed to investing in their own success. You are investing in your ability to start having right conversations with the right people using LinkedIn. There are plenty of people that pay $10,000 for our program, but you guys can get all the software that gives you unlimited posts, unlimited comments, unlimited messages, unlimited connection notes, unlimited recommendations, saved profiles, organize them into lists, get all the templates, everything you need to be able to be successful. Gary said, is there going to be a recording? Yes, there will be a recording available. Murray will make sure that there's a recording available to you. So let's look at Anne's profile real quick. Let's pull up Anne's profile so you guys can see what I'm looking at. We're going to go back over here to the previous post and see if Anne is one of the people that were mentioned. You see Anne's one of the people that were mentioned. I'm going to open it up in a new profile. I'll also open up Wendy's profile in a new thing. I see it's still pending here. And look at Anne. Anne has 12,000 followers. And what I'm going to do for you is I'm going to make you a business networking one sheet. I'm also going to help you by having a connections dashboard. So let me show you what a connections dashboard looks like so you know what you're going to get. So if I go into my profile right over here and I click on Ahuva's connection dashboard, so I'll just give you an example of it, you're going to see that Ahuva has thousands of connections. You see? First name, last name, LinkedIn URL, company name, position, when she connected on. But I added an agent here to the side. And this agent will then search the internet and create information about every single one of her connections when available. So in this case, the agent couldn't find much information about this person. But I'm going to pick a random person over here, see if the agent can pick it up. And the agent will research this person and give me everything. Email address, what they do for a living, who they help, how they help them, everything about all of your LinkedIn connections with a click of a button. Guys, wouldn't it be cool to have an agent that you can click on to research any of your LinkedIn connections with one click of a button? And if you had 12,000, you can click on all 12,000 if you want and research them to see if they're ideal for you. And it'll scour the internet for their email address and cell phone number and everything about them and their website. I think that's a cool thing to have. Why wouldn't you want that? And it doesn't cost anything extra right now to be able to do it. All free AI tools that will help you be able to use agents to support you in your journey for being successful. I know that when I have a real conversation with someone and I have a real relationship with them, they are in the position to refer business to me. But if they don't know who my ideal client is because I have a business networking one sheet, it's not going to work. It's just not going to work. You need to train people on how to refer business to you. And with our training, we'll not only train you on how to book conversations, we'll train you on how to train people and give you all the assets that you need in seconds. Cool, right? By the way, if you guys got value, if you plan on signing up, say I plan on signing up, and speak to Murray. You have questions, Murray has all the answers for you. Again, for me, I'm just here to add value. I literally have another session happening in 5 minutes. So I'm going to have to hop. But I gave you guys a template generator. I showed you guys all my little tips and tricks and hacks. I can show you guys how to create personas. I can show you guys how to do all the things to train the AI to sound exactly like you. But there's much more in our community. Come to our events. As soon as you sign up, you're going to have access to hundreds and hundreds of people that you can get on the phone with. People like Murray, who are successful, who have tens of thousands of followers that are happy to introduce you to people. We just did a networking event yesterday called High Energy Networking. So many people showed up and they loved it and they connected and they built real relationships. Most of the people that you know in your life, you don't really know them. I'll teach you how to get to know them. And I'll give you the tools to stay top of mind with them. I'll show you all the little things that I learned to build my own 7-figure business. But you don't have to go hire dozens of employees like I did. You can just have a really good coaching and consulting business. By the way, in the chat, tell me, what do you do for a living? In one sentence, who do you help? How do you help them? What do you do for a living? I'd love to hear from you guys. Murray, how'd we do today? Because I know I have to go in 2 minutes.
I want to add something to, there's a danger with AI that you sound too robotic, and that was always my fear, that AI was not going to work for me. And it does unless you know how to use it. And so he's zipped through some responses there, but I don't want you to think he's perfected his own personas for each situation that he needs to respond to somebody or to create a post. He's got the right persona. That's the key. That's a secret sauce. And he's tweaked it so that it does sound, it is human. It's him. It's actually Joe. It's not robotic sounding. And that's the key. There's a lot of cheap AI out there that is actually going to hurt you more than helps you.
And here's the other thing. And here's the other thing I want to add to what he's saying is, like, by the way, most of the features that we offer are not AI related. Saving lists, saving things to lists, that's strategy.
Right.
Templates, that's not AI related. Sure, we'll make your templates, but then you edit them. The idea generator, I'm not asking you to use those ideas. You can use whatever ideas, but it's just for your ideas. Our link, our Learning Hub links, our community, our meetings, none of that's AI stuff. The AI is there to enhance your life if you want to use it, but you get all the value without any AI at all. We have plenty of people that don't want to use Chrome extensions, that don't want to use AI, and they get the maximum amount of value from Evy AI Pro without anything, just because they're using and it works on a mobile platform for some of the features like post writing and idea generation and profile saving. Those things work on the mobile platform. So the idea is we're here to support you, to help you generate more revenue. And if you're serious about it, invest in yourself. Find a way to do it. Even if it's hard to do, sometimes it's hard to invest in yourself. But invest in yourself, and I'll be there to support you. Murray will be there to support you. And all the other people in our community are here to really support each other. So thank you very much for showing up.
Message me if you have any questions. I mean, I'd be glad to talk to you anytime. I'm a big fan of Joe. He's always adding stuff. I mean, I joined the pro version about a month ago. He's added, he's increased the scope of what's offered like by 10%. Of all these, additional tools come out. He's never stopped. He's never complacent.
Murray, you haven't even tried our YouTube video scraper. So you put a YouTube video in, it takes all the content from the YouTube video and makes LinkedIn posts out of it with a click of a button.
That happened since yesterday.
We have a Facebook group scraper. You go to the Facebook group, you push a button, and it downloads all the people from the Facebook group.
See, I need to hire a guy just to keep up with Joe. No, but seriously, at the end of the day, his goal is to help people. It comes through in my daily interaction with him, and it's really the community is really the value. He didn't show that, but he's got a school community that's very active. At any given time, there's 30 people in there, minimum, sometimes more.
And we have over 1,000 people in our world that are engaged thought leaders and that want to be able to build relationships and get to know each other. And so if you're in our world, you'll be in the orbit of 1,000 engaged LinkedIn people, and you'll see what's going on. So thank you very much for being part of this, guys, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.
All right, guys, I'm gonna hang up here, but message me after this, and if you have any questions, and we'll get the recording out. I don't know exactly when, but we'll get it out. All right.